Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my husband Leo and we were asked to, well, I was asked to discuss the ketogenic diet and kind of our thoughts and how it's been working for us. So just a little backstory. I started on a weight loss journey right after I had Rebecca, so it'll be 3 years. No, it's been 3 years in April. And so I just started eating clean, watching what I was eating, working out and all that stuff. And yeah, so I stuck to it. I've been good on it. So dieting and kind of watching what I've been eating, I've been doing it for quite some time before we decided to go with the ketogenic diet. So in January, Leo had went to the doctor and he had some tests done and stuff like that. And they had told him that his A1C, which is the number that tells you, if you're diabetic or not, was high. And he's been trending high. He has type 2 diabetes with both of his parents. So we've always kind of watched that. And he was on medication for high blood pressure. So they put him on metformin because his number was elevated. It was, what was it?
It was a 6.9.
6.9.
You need to be a 7, I believe, to be considered a diabetic.
So the doctor went ahead and just put him on metformin, and he's only right now he's 37. His birthday, he'll be 38 on Friday. So for that age, I didn't want him to be on that type of medication. So I did some research and I looked into the ketogenic diet, and they say it's really good for diabetics. It's really good for brain function. It's supposedly it helps heal you from the inside out. So we tried like a Weight Watchers. I tried letting him eat the way I ate, and it was too restrictive for him, and he would just always cheat. So he's a big meat eater, so I decided that the ketogenic diet was going to maybe have been the easiest. I think a long time ago you did try Atkins, right?
I did try Atkins, but it was really hard because it's nothing but protein. And that's a little difficult to do, I thought.
So with the ketogenic diet, everybody thinks it's like an Atkins diet, but it's similar, but it's not. With Atkins, you're all protein, high protein, moderate fat, low carb. With keto, you are high fat, moderate protein, low carb. So with myself, I kept my net carbs, so that's your number of carbs minus the number of fiber, at 20 or below. What do you stay at?
I shoot for 40. I try to keep under 40.
So I am more strict on it because that's just how I am. I'm kind of an obsessive person when it comes to that. So I would, weigh out my foods because I was used to doing that anyways. And I would I would weigh out my foods. I would do my Fitness Pal and kind of track and log everything and do it that way. He just ate on a whim. He just made sure it was low carb, and whatever I kind of cooked him, he ate. So in the first month, so this is starting mid-January, in the first month, I struggled initially. I even gained a couple pounds because it was really hard for me to kick up the fat, because as a culture, we always want to stay low fat. But for your first month, how'd you do?
It went pretty well for me the first month. When I went to the doctor January 2nd, I believe it was, and I weighed in at almost 230. I think it was 229 to be exact. Within the first month of being on that keto diet, mm-hmm. I was down to 220, so almost 10 pounds. And I've been sloppy with it here and there. Unfortunately, I'm not as strict as Danielle is, but I've still managed to get myself down to 210 right now, currently, from almost 230.
And this is where he's still, like he said, he'll still have like his cheats.
I throw a cheat day in there once in a while. It's a little difficult for me to be super strict all the time, so I'll usually indulge one day out of the week. I try not to go overboard. I usually save it for like if we're going out. For instance, tomorrow we're getting together with all the guys. We're going to go to a baseball game. We're going to tailgate. Tomorrow I'll probably eat like crap. I'll probably have a few beers and some tortillas and whatnot. But for the most part, you just kind of keep an eye on the carb count. It's not too difficult. For me, it's not too difficult either because I have a pretty labor-intensive job. I'm pretty active from the time I get to work from to the minute I leave. So I haven't even I've managed to lose quite a bit of weight, and I haven't even incorporated any working out into it yet. I'd like to get to the point where I do, but for right now, I'm just kind of watching what I eat. And like Danielle said, my weight was up to 230. Right now, it's currently at 210. And the last time I checked my A1C number, it's down to a 5.8 from almost a 7 also.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, he's off the metformin. We're just watching his blood sugar currently. No more blood pressure medication. We're just monitoring that as well. Do you feel that it was the easiest way of eating?
For me, it was because it was a lot of the diets or the foods that they give you to eat on there are a lot of it is like stuff like meat, just straight steak, pork, chicken, bacon. There's a couple of carb friendly alternatives to like bread and tortillas. My honest opinion, they kind of all taste like shit, but it's better than nothing, and it kind of gives you a little bit of that carb fill that you're looking for sometimes, that your body just kind of naturally craves, I guess. The worst are the tortillas. I'm used to having the real good authentic stuff from my mom's house. Sometimes she would even make them handmade for me. So when you go from nice handmade tortillas to this low carb stuff, they taste like cardboard. But like I said, it's better than nothing, and it's a good way to get your carbs in there because you still do need some carbs to function.
So
properly.
your carbs should come from I'll do one, maybe two of those carb tortillas, and those are 5 net carbs. But a majority of your carbs should come from your vegetables. You gotta really stay away from fruits. Fruits are horrible. The only thing you can really have is in the fruit category, and even for somebody who's watching their blood sugar cut, is berries. Berries have a super low glycemic index. You can have I do eggs. I mean, there's a lot of different things that I try to recipes. Pinterest is so helpful. It gives you like tonight I made fathead pizza. I mean, does it taste like the stuff from the the pizza place? Probably not, but it's good. It gives you that filling feeling. We do a lot of Mississippi pot roast. We do full fat butter, Carrie's butter. And he loves that. I was doing bulletproof coffee. What else? There's Pinterest has so many options. I did notice when I did keto, I have a real sensitive stomach, so it was either diarrhea or it was constipation. There was no in between initially, because it's clearing out your body, so you have to be mindful of that. You do get something called the keto flu. Leo never experienced it. I did. So I was watching my electrolytes. So I take a magnesium supplement. I take 800 milligrams of magnesium. I take vitamin D, and I put light salt into my drink sometimes if I start to feel a little headache coming on, or I feel like kind of cramps or whatnot. So my overall weight loss, and it's harder for me to lose weight right now because I'm pretty much at the end of it. It's that last 10 pounds that doesn't want to kind of shake. So my overall weight loss on keto in the 6.5 months we've been doing it, I think it's about 10 pounds. But it's not only the pounds, but it's also the inches. And with him, 20 pounds doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a ton of inches, right? You went down how many inches in your pants?
I lost a few inches. I was up to I had size 38 pants. Those were probably a little snug though, so I probably could have been wearing a 40 easily. And right now, the pants I just bought a few pairs of pants not too long ago, and I bought those at a 34.
So it's not only, so if you're gonna start, I would not only take your weight, but I would also take your measurements, and that's with any way of eating. You're gonna lose inches before you lose pounds. So we drink lots of water. Keto, you get the keto breath, and your breath kind of smells. So you drink lots of water. There's certain things that you would never know, like gum has a lot of carbs in it, so we have to watch gum. Stay away from anything that's sugar free, or if it says reduced fat. So you want to do full fat, because when it's reduced fat or fat free, they're going to add in the carbs. So you got to be mindful of that.
All that sugar-free stuff sucks. All that sugar-free ice cream, sugar-free popsicles, sugar-free cake mix, they're all full of shit. They have a ton of carbs in them.
They do. They have so many carbs. So like I said, if you're going to try to, is it effort on your part? Yeah. You know, if you're going to want to make a dessert, or like I'll do the enlightened ice cream, and I think it's like 10 carbs and a half a cup, which isn't too bad. But you're going to have to, if you're going to go out to eat, it's pretty easy to go out to eat, I think, right? When we do keto. We can't have fries, but like we went out to eat with the kids the other day, and I got a gyro, but I didn't eat the pita. I just ate the meat and the sauce. So you can have that. Or we'll go to McDonald's with the kids, and we'll just get the double cheeseburgers, and I will just take the bun off and eat the actual meat. He doesn't.
I eat the fries.
Anyways, so what else did they tell us? I'm trying to think. Any other pointers? What do you think you would tell them?
I don't know. Yeah, just that. I mean, like you said, the McDonald's thing, that's a good trick, I guess. Just staying away from the fries and stuff like that. That's a huge help right there. The bun, obviously. If you go to McDonald's, the cheeseburgers are what, like $1 or $1.09 or something. So you can buy 2 or 3 of them, and you get pretty full off just the 3 of them and stuff. So.
And then even like when you're buying salad dressings, like we like Ken's Caesar dressing. He doesn't. I like the Ken Caesar dressing. Avocado is like your best friend because it has all that good fat in it. But the thing is the theory, if there's like a couple Facebook groups too that have like a keto friendly like group, I guess. The theory is take what your goal weight is in fat. So my goal weight is 160 pounds. So you're supposed to do 100. So I would do 160 pounds, 160 grams of fat. Do not exceed that. You don't have to eat that much if you're full, but do not exceed that. Then you take half of that, so 80 grams of protein max. Because people don't understand that when you eat too much protein, that's going to turn to fat. That's not the good fat, like it's going to turn to LBs. And 20 net carbs. So it should be 60, 40, 20. That's like, yeah, 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever. It's supposed to be higher fat, you know. So your fats is what's going to fill you. If you're finding yourself hungry on keto, it's because you're not getting your fat in. You have to get your fat in. Your protein, you know, obviously you need it, but Quest bars and stuff like that, they're not the best for you guys. I'll still eat. We get like the Kirkland protein bars. I break them in half and I'll split one with like one of the kids and stuff.
Actually, some of the Quest bars are pretty good.
Yeah, but they're like, you shouldn't use them as a meal. I mean, if you have to, you should really try to eat real food. You know what I'm saying? So, cause
yeah, but if you want something on the go and you don't have time to eat, you need a protein bar. And the best protein bars, some of the better protein bars, I think, that have the lower carbs in them are the Quest bars.
The Kirkland bars, they're the same. The macros are the same.
Yeah, but you just said the Quest bars. So.
I mean, but they're not. Anyways, so make sure you're getting your water in. I'm trying to think what else I can give you guys. There's like staples, like we do like pork rinds. I love pork rinds. Like if I'm like laying down watching TV and I want a snack, I'll eat those. Sugar-free Jello. I'll do the protein flan when it's colder outside for like a dessert. What else? Like I said, he loves the Mississippi pot roast. We do fathead pizza. I mean, you just gotta look at the packaging. Just look at the packaging, and just kind of, if you're starting out, I would start out and use like MyFitnessPal. If you're just learning, or if you're gonna be like him, just you have to read the packaging. You know, be conscious of what you're eating, and it's probably the easiest way. Even my oldest daughter Rhea is doing it with us. The hardest thing I find is the fruits, because I love fruit. So not being able to eat it sucks because I miss it. But that's pretty much it though. I mean, I was not eating breads and cakes and stuff like that for so long. It wasn't hard for me to not indulge. That's why I wanted to bring him on, because he went from eating whatever to being more strict. So that's why I wanted to have his input to give you guys both ends of the spectrum. So, any other ideas we can give these people?
No, pork rinds is always a good snack.
Pork rinds, awesome. Sour cream. You can have sour cream, cream cheese.
Sugar-free Jello. That's kind of good too.
You can do Cool Whip. It's only like 1 carb and 5 grams. I have a scale, so I weigh out a lot of stuff.
Walnuts. Walnuts are real good. I believe that's one of the only nuts that's like no
free.
carb. It's practically free. You can eat as much of that as you want.
Yeah, because it's like 3 grams of carbs, and then there's 3 grams of fiber, so it pretty much equals 0. So I watched the seeds, the peanuts and the walnuts and stuff because of my stomach, but they have that good fat and they will fill you up. So anyways, we have like some staples that we can go over, and I can kind of give you guys some pointers on like what are the things that I always buy and what I have to have in the house and what I feel makes this way of eating the easiest for us. Yeah. So if you guys like these type of videos, if you like my husband being in here with us, let me know. Please like and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them below, and I will for sure respond. And all right, guys, I hope you liked the video, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.